Hey guys, this is a very special video today. I was not expecting to get this today in a way, but I have it and I just had to do an unboxing of this. So excuse the bad camera angles. Ooh, it's cut here. This is an engine that I've wanted for so long. I was hunting this type of locomotive for years, and I finally have it. And the second I saw this on the listing, I snatched it immediately. Oh my god, is it heavy. Oh man. Check that out. I never, ever thought I would own one of these in my entire life. So, this is a limited edition, so you can see on the box right here, HO scale Hiawatha, and it's the Atlantic type. This is the engine that I've been after for years, like I said. The story goes, Friday morning, I was still in my bed, chatting with my friends, and I saw the email that this thing got listed. And the second I saw it, I looked at the condition as closely as I can because I bought it from Trains, or Train Z, if you would like to call it. Since, you know, if you buy from them, you'll get stuff that's not as good. But I looked at it as closely as I possibly can, and I snatched it immediately, and here it is. Oh my god, this thing is pretty heavy. It's way heavier than I thought. Alright, so the blinking chip, I would assume, came out. And there's something else that fell out. They did describe that this thing was broken. I don't know what it is, but someone please tell me what that is so I can reattach it. But, oh my god. Get it on the track properly. I'm about to go eat soon too because I'm starving to death, so I'll make this pretty quick. But I'll still film afterwards. Sweet. Ah, man. When I first bought this thing, I can't tell you guys how excited I was to absolutely get this thing. And I even saw in the listing, it's got cab interior. And my god, does it have cab interior. You can just see it. That is so cool. And the door doesn't open, but oh well. Okay, now I don't know if this thing is DCC fitted, but I did see the blinking chip with it, so I'm going to assume it is, but just in case, I will put the power on DC, and if I switch it to DCC, if it makes that weird noise, I will know if it's chipped or not. So, applying analog power. Oh, it moves. Ah, man. It moves. Ah, I'm already happy. Alright, will it make that noise? What? No way! You're joking! They did not describe sound. Is it? And it's the default address 3. That is amazing. Okay. I have a feeling that's not an accurate whistle at all. I don't know what the real Class A Hiawatha sounds like, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get loads of comments saying that's not accurate. Well, bear with me here. Oh man, this thing is just freaking amazing, dude. Can I try to get the air one? I swear. Oh. No, that was a long whistle. Oh, let's just take this thing off. how happy I am to have this thing. Oh man. This is so beautiful. Alright, I had to go eat for a minute, so I do apologize for the cut. But oh my god, do I love this thing. I absolutely love this thing. But there's a really hilarious thing about the listing when I saw this thing. I will put up a screenshot of it right now. Yeah. They called it a diesel locomotive rather than a steam locomotive. Why did they confuse it with the diesel locomotive? I have no idea. I mean, I don't know if I can understand if they even called it a diesel locomotive because of its streamlining, but come on, man. I just thought I had to point that out, but my god, do I love this thing. It's gotta be fitted with the TCS wow sound that Bachmann does recently. I don't know who makes the TCS wow sound decoders, but this thing has to be fitted with it. I mean, I don't even know if the big stay alive unit that it has is responsible for the wow sound, but my god, this thing is just absolutely awesome. I am so happy to finally have a Hiawatha in my hands, especially in the Atlantic type. The F7 is fantastic. I love that thing to death, but this thing was my go-to. Well, this thing was my goal to get a Atlantic Hiawatha, and I finally have it. And these guys are just so difficult to get. Oh my god, I can't tell you how hard it was to get. But I have one, and I definitely paid a pretty penny for it. It was going for around $255. There's going to be shipping and tax too, which is close to around nearly $290. But after inspecting it closely enough, even if it has that broken piece, which I think I know where it goes, I saw a broken plastic piece there. It's not big of a deal. But after close inspection on it, and not to mention that it has wow sound, I believe it has wow sound, don't correct me on that, it's well worth the penny, and I thought it was a pretty good deal for me to pay that kind of money for this thing, and oh my god, I am happy. I am really happy. As for the cars for this thing, I do have Milwaukee Road passenger cars, but they are Rivarossi, but they all have horn hooks, and I kind of don't want to swap out the horn hooks from knuckle couplers over and over, since my Hiawatha, I mean my F7, sorry, has horn hooks, and my Class A has knuckle couplers, so it's kind of suicidal for the couplings, because you know, they fit it with the spring mechanism, and kind of don't want to break those. So I'm hoping I'll buy a baggage car for my Rivarossi set and just use that. Although I could get some cars for this thing. Fox Valley did also make the Hiawatha cars, but they're kind of tricky to get in a way. I mean, there's still a handful on eBay. I think there's like one or two, but they're not the easiest to get in a way, and Nickel Plate Products does make them too, but those are made of brass, and since this thing has a traction tire, I kind of don't want to put the strain on the thing, because I have no idea if this thing will even pull them. I mean, it probably can with the traction tire, but I'd rather not take the risk. So there's that. Oh my god, I'm sorry for acting so cringy in a way, but oh my god, I can't tell you guys how happy I am to have this thing. Alright, I am now getting ready to set this thing off. I did hook up the Milwaukee Road cars with it, but I do have a Southern Pacific RPO car. I think that's what it's called. It's by Atom. Yes, it is. Okay. I'm using that as a converter because knuckle couplers and horn hook couplers don't go so well together if you try to mix them. So the Southern Pacific RPO car has a knuckle coupler and a horn hook coupler, so I'm just going to use that as a converter for now. I do apologize. If I can find a Milwaukee Road baggage car, I'll put a knuckle coupler on it. just so I can have this thing pull that type of terrain. Because the Fox Valley Hiawatha cards, like I just said, they are excuse me, they are kind of tricky to get, so I'm not sure if I'm going to get my hands on those. I'll try, but I can't promise anything, but just thought I'd let you guys know. But let's take this thing off. Concludes today's video, and since I'm now shutting off the track, this thing does have a plight to stay alive, like I said. So while this video ends and while this thing shuts down, thank you all so much for watching. So thrilled to have this thing finally in my hands, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody.